Hi my dear Sagittarius friends, hello for another reading. This is going to turn into a Gemini and Sagittarius channel probably. Maybe I throw some other zodiac signs in here as well, but yeah. Let's just see how's the energy flowing here. We got the roots here. All right, let me just see. Okay. That's, you know, very important to check. Now the second screen is on. Perfect. Wow. So we got the roots card here. So I feel like some of you are, it kind of gives me Halloween vibes. So some of you are maybe celebrating Halloween, or you're just preparing for that, but it gives me very much fall vibes here, darkness, you know, with some light here as well. So you might want to have some lights around you, candles, or whatever you feel comfortable having in your home. But also mushrooms, right, come to mind when it's about, you know, food and stuff like that, and apples. Yeah, there's some inner knowing about something. There is some inner knowing going on. Here we get the leaves card. So this talks about progress, seeing things shifting for you in the 3D. Not only feeling it energetically, but really seeing it coming together. And also there is this sense of something you believe that was not gonna happen is happening here for you. I'm gonna throw some love cards out here as well. I will, as the channel evolves, sorry, I will of course get more cards here, get more decks, and just, I already see where this is going. Okay, sorry, I just have to deal with that energy for a second. Because I'm not quite sure. That's gonna be an interesting reading. A little bit of a tricky one here. But what I was saying, I will get more card decks, guys, tarot decks. I just, you know, I will go with the flow and get more different kinds of. You can also drop your favorite tarot deck if you have one in the comments, and as a suggestion for me if you want to. But you know, so we have the roots card. You know that it says on the roots card, it says healthy patterns, early growth. It gives me kind of a vibe for some of you. And if you know my readings, you know that this never comes out. So it might not be for everyone, but we will see what the future holds. We will see what the tarot decks, the tarot cards will say about that. We got imperfection and twin flame. So this could be about a twin flame connection, or just a connection, however you want to call that, right? Because people, I know it's difficult sometimes to know and understand what it is. But there is something, for some of you this could be a new person, for some of you this could be a past person. There is something about embracing however it went down, the whole thing, and just embracing its imperfections and see it as a beautiful mess. But I feel like this is not somebody that took advantage of you. This is not somebody that cheated or stuff like that. That's for some of you, not all of you. And I want to make that very clear, because if you know me, I'm never about this person comes back and stuff like that. That's just not what we are doing on this channel. But there are some love stories, of course, unique love stories, where there was maybe some different kind of stuff that happened that didn't have to do with cheating, betraying, lying and stuff like that. That maybe were circumstances where it was out of your guys' control. So that's for some of you. Again, not all of you. I want to make this very clear. For some of you, this is a new person here. So I already shuffled those cards before the reading, just so that you know, guys. Okay, they wanted to come out. I had no... alright. I had no clue. Like, I had no chance to get them back in. Wow, it really throws me off track, this energy. So this could be a... This feels like a very strong love connection, like immensely strong. So for some of you, you have met this person. For some of you, you didn't. And again, it's not somebody. I'm not getting the sense of this person cheated on you, they betrayed you, they lied on your name or things like that, on your grandmother's name, or I don't know why this comes up, but this is not somebody that took advantage of you. This is not. But what I do get is, wow, this is intense. There is intense energy coming to you. It could even be for some of you. And I feel like we talked about this in another reading, if I'm not mistaken, that the past, some of you, the past comes up just to be dealt with. So for some of you, this is a past person coming back, but just so that you can have a clean slate, that you can leave the past in the past. It feels like for some of you that there is this twin flame connection, and it's just, you know, how people say. I mean, there are so many different aspects and perspectives when it comes to twin flames, and some people say that a twin flame is just for you to have certain lessons, to really understand your purpose, to trigger something in you that ignites healing and purpose work and stuff like that. So it really depends on how you see those things. And if you see it that way, with it just is a catalyst for your growth and healing, then this whole thing and person is arising here, and it literally catches you off guard, because there is this passion and there is this strong magnetic pull that you guys, I don't know, it seems almost unhealthy, but I'm not sure if that's if it's the right way to put it like that. But you are called, my dear Sagittarius, to make healthy choices, I hope my message is clear here. I don't want to get somebody on a wrong path. So you are called to make some healthy choices. It feels, to be honest, for some of you that already have dealt with this person and you are knowing you want to leave this person behind, it feels like a little bit too good to be true situation here. So and I'm getting this message left and right nowadays, apology. So I'm getting this message for weeks. So it could be that somebody is about to apologize to you, but you are still called to walk away from them and just have this clean slate and just be done. Wishing them well, being okay, dealing with that once and for all, and so you're set free. And I feel like I have made a video for you guys where it does say dealing with the old so the new can arise. But if it's somebody you're clearly choosing here and you really want to move forward here, and there was no, you know, backstabbing, or, you know, not in a sense of, oh my god, I'm done with this person, this is unforgivable, like I'm choosing to walk away from this, it's just, I don't believe in this and stuff like that. If it's not that, if it's really pure and innocent, then, you know, it could be for some of you that there is a mending and staying together, but I'm just going to be very careful here what's coming up. So we have the snake talking and not enough. So what okay, thanks guys, that's talking to my angels. So there was we have the talking in reverse. Excuse me, by the way, if I look tired. I had a rough night. I didn't really sleep tonight. But you guys, so there was a situation with you guys where you weren't quite talking with that person. Some of you wanted to really talk to this person, but this person didn't make room. And it really, for some of you, again, where this is something about, okay, I'm leaving this in the past, this is a crappy situation, I'm walking away from that. This is literally, you know, the story of, okay, this person, you know, they were interested. It says the other woman with the snake. It can be, you know, vice versa, of course. But it kind of gives me that betraying, and somebody put you in a competition you didn't sign up for. I mean, yeah, it just says it all. But yeah, look over your shoulder. So for some of you guys, this person did really made you feel like you have to look at your over your shoulder the whole time and see if, you know, just be stressed out about this. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Nobody should be in that kind of situation. And that made you feel, and those three cards really went here together just naturally. That made you feel like you're not enough, and that really devalued. And this is, okay, thank you, Spirit. This is a clear message. I am supposed to give through to you. Some of you have been really devaluing themselves because other people's negative energy, right? Other people putting their negative stuff on you. Maybe, who knows, maybe this person didn't make time talking to you because they were innocent. They were getting another download. That's kind of weird, but maybe I can talk about this later. But so for some of you, this person did not understand themselves in the right way, so they could make room for you and really be there for you, because they don't freaking understand themselves in some kind of way. I'm getting a little bit, it seems really like you guys are just, you know, you went on this path, and maybe there was this connection with talking a lot and stuff like that, and it felt like good and it clicked. But it wasn't there really. It wasn't there. The situation wasn't there really. Sorry, I received so many informations. It's a little bit hard to deal with at this moment, because there is a lot of pain and just, I'm gonna call it Five of Pentacles energy, just somebody abandoning you, leaving you out here. And you know, that made you really, you know, lacking confidence. And maybe you had before issues with that. You know, you had to really work on yourself, so you're not devaluing yourself constantly, and you're not overgiving. But this person, or this negative energy of this person that was put onto you, made it worse. That's what I meant to say here. Okay, I'm trying to come down here. It's a very upsetting energy, and I like to just distance me for a second. So again, yeah. So I feel like for some of you, you're getting this abundance, and it's really interesting, and you can put it in many different ways, but this person is trying to reach out here to rebuild. But it also says sabotage, so I'm not quite sure. It's really, do they have clear intentions or not? I feel like I get mixed signals. For some of you, they could have. For some of you, not. So you really got to use your intuition here. Yeah, again, I feel like there is maybe a little percentage here where there was a very innocent incident that is not really that bad, but for others of you, this person really did sabotage this connection. And sorry, I just heard something from the neighbors and wasn't quite sure. Am I talking too loud for them? Man, these walls are not thick enough, I'm telling you guys. So we get the abundance here. So I feel like you're getting this abundance, and this is a little bit, for me, a little bit weird why this person comes in. So please only take that message if it does feel good for you. If you don't have that, doubt, I don't want to seed, I don't want to plant the seed of doubt. If you believe in this connection, just drop it. But that's just kind of coming together because, the hammer and the twin flame is here connected. And also we got the abundance. It could be, that the divine, and this is another message that I picked up, a very pure message here for you, and it's just that spirit wants this person to apologize to you so you can make this happen. You can make this beautiful life happen and celebrate that abundance fully and freely, because you're finally letting go and you're getting that last thing, you're getting that apology that is owed to you, maybe from somebody that clearly did you wrong, and it's just owed to you. Otherwise, I feel like they will be haunted, or just like it's kind of like messing with them and their life. So we got the imperfections. So I feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself, Sagittarius. That's a deep reading. I feel like we all need a break after this. But you really doubted yourself because of this love story. I feel like for some of you, again, if there is like this innocent, pure connection here going on, it's just that it does lead to something. So it really, again, don't get me wrong, there are different messages here. So it does lead to something amazing, but it's just that you need to wake up and valuing yourself in the right way. And it really does affect you if you're focusing on your purpose work. It can affect your valuing, your how you're valuing yourself and help. But yeah, it's just that there was this story unfolding here, and it made you doubt yourself because this person has more options, right? This person had, they don't anymore any longer, but they had a lot of options. And I don't know why I get that. So that's a very specific message here. I feel like this person, I don't want to talk bad about somebody, but this person did sleep in many different bedrooms of different people. I don't know why this is what I get with this card. Like there was just this mess of dating friends, maybe dating their friends. I don't know. I really try to be neutral towards that. But yeah, just it really did open up some inner wounds for you here to heal. And I feel like that's what you did, right? Separation. So again, and it's weird, they all are in reverse. So we have the separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, stuff like that. So that's in reverse, an indicator that they want to come back, right? Coffin, new beginning, liberation. I feel like they could try to block something for you, some of you guys here. Again, if that's a it could even be, you already know this new person and the old person still tries to come back. So please take it as it resonates, really. For some of you, you already know this new person and you already are with them. And there is just this old person tries to come back and triggers you. And it does trigger with you because the energy is it makes you maybe a little bit smitten. But it's more of like, it's a little toxic, to be honest. It's a little toxic. So it's kind of like messing with your emotions a bit. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, feeling lost, and stuff like that. In reverse. And we also got the paradise in reverse. And I truly believe what happens here is that they want to reverse all of that stuff and come to you. Apologize here, but you're cold. You're kind of like fleeing out of this window here. You're kind of like escaping here out of this window when you look at the second screen. You know, they're fleeing. They maybe were a runner, but now you are running away from this person because but more of in a sense, I don't want this. I'm just choosing to escape, to use the escape route now. So wow, I feel like we should leave it like that, and I will do another reading right for you after that. This was purely about love, Sagittarius, for you. So be prepared to be shocked by this person. For some of you, they could even bring you a huge gesture, I'm getting. It's kind of like they want to ignite that flame, that passion, but again, it seems a little bit too much on the passionate side. If you ask me, I feel like you guys could really, you have to be careful to not get too, I don't know, my head feels heavy. It's just a little, I feel like it could be a little much messing with your health here. So it's really important for you to make healthy choices. And I don't know where I get this message, but if you are, if you do like apples, that could be also at this time they really, you know, it's apple season, but they do hydrate you. So if you are liking, if you want to eat red apples, they could be very hydrating for your body. So again, I got this celebration card. This kind of gives me Three of Cups in reverse. And yeah, today celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. So I feel like this is a very, for some of you, you know, if that's a past person still, you know, you're not wanting to connect with them. There is this energy of this person throws you off track, and almost like it could detach you from people you really love here. Or maybe that happened in the past, or it happened like a tiny bit and you saw the potential of that this could happen. So again, you're focused here you're called here to focus on your abundance, because your true mate is coming in if you don't know them already. For some of you, I do get, you know, you are with them, right? In a sense, but yeah, this was just a pure love reading. I feel like we should just leave it with the oracle cards, and it's just a lot of stuff to deal with. And yeah, Spirit just wants you to open a window, have a breath of fresh air, and just really eating an apple maybe. But you can put some cinnamon on that if you like that. But that's just what Spirit gives me at this moment, and there is some progress forward and some cleaning, a clean slate after something. So, and it's getting very, very silent here. So yeah, you are not, you should have not, how am I gonna say that? They thought they could get away with this, but it's kind of like they have to apologize to you. It's kind of like they have that on their heart, and if they do not, it's kind of like it is affecting their life and not yours. But I feel like really they are supposed to give you this apology to have a little bit of peace. And yeah, it's not somebody, it's not the one person you really wished for with the wish in reverse. It is not this person you really wished for, that, you know, you thought it's that person, but something with dandelions, something with that. Maybe you had a dream or something like this. But outdoor stuff comes up. But yeah, you were not supposed to know how deeply this person felt for you. How, yes, a confirmation here with the connection card. You were not supposed to know that this person felt this immense, deep connection with you, but they messed up. And I think it's okay, because you're still getting what you want, Sagittarius. So that was your reading. I'm not going to make it any longer. I hope this was helpful, guys. I hope you enjoyed this oracle card reading, and I will do a tarot card reading right after that. So I'm just gonna breathe and get some fresh air in, and thank you so much, guys. I hope this helped and gave you some clarity and peace, and I will see you. Bye.